Welcome. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining on your journey to your new job, career, just vision, wherever you're headed. Thanks for stopping by. Today, we're going to be talking about Indeed, and I'm going to be sharing a little bit just about, just how to navigate. And, we are looking for new opportunities and places where you can make yourself, you know, an asset to another company, as well as working on whatever it is your dreams are. So that could be more money, or that could be just growth in general. It can be, gaining a certain title. Now, that does not take away from who you are as a person. The work world is one side of you, but it is not the complete of you. And so you have to make sure that you are nurturing the outside of work as well. But right now, we want to dive right into, if you are looking for your new opportunity and you need and want to find a job that you can be comfortable in and you can excel in. So we are taking a look at Indeed, and I am going to begin with looking at the profile. There's nothing set up here. I'm just going to hit on the person and get the drop downs. I'm also going to just really look right now at my profile. Now, there are resume help here. So if you need a little extra assistance, that can be a place that you look for, as well as, Googling and things like that, to gain more knowledge about, um, certain topics that you need to be tailored to. And that's why you can come back here as well, and we can roll through different things. We are Creator Intuition, and I have my Gmail here. If you have questions or comments, you can also use this. But for now, we are going to dive into trying to find a job and upload a resume. So I have actually already uploaded this particular resume, um, and you can download it if you would like. Right. You can look at it. My um, resume that is here is basically more on the level of claims and customer service, um, and call center, things of that nature. So that's where we are going to begin, not where we're going to end, but where we're going to start off our process. So we have our resume, and we just want to continue down the page and take a look at what it says. Okay, what are they asking for? Oh, you can put in some of your qualifications. What is your most recent work history? You're going to want to utilize this. You are going to want to put the time and the effort in to detail all of your work history. That might be annoying, that is true, but it is a necessary evil, okay? Because they do need to know, right? And it does, it kind of gets a little redundant. You don't want to do it over and over again, but this is why it takes a lot of time to actually find a job. It is not, I want this job, and you put one resume out and you send it out, and then you expect a callback and an offer. That's not necessarily how it works nowadays in the global market. You're going to need to work harder than that if you want the results that you really want. So I can go ahead and put in all of my job history here using this information from my resume. You can copy and paste. A lot of times you can do a resume that is more of a plain version, so you don't have all the bullets and things like that already there. But you can go ahead and just take it and add it to wherever they are asking for information from you. What's your education level? What was your field of study? You save it, you go on to the next thing. You have a skill here, you have years of experience. You can add your licenses. One of them can be a driver's license. You can add any certifications that you have. That could be, that could range from anything. There are thousands of certifications around the world. So you can put that here and they will know and can research that you actually have such qualifications. Any languages that you speak, please use this. This is a great way to highlight what you can do and how much of an expert, or if you're a beginner, that you are. So they'll know where to put you. Job preferences. Okay, take a look at job preferences, everybody. I think this is sometimes we just put our resume up on sites, but you have to kind of cultivate it just a little bit more. What kind of job do you want? They're only asking for one. Put one up there, or you can leave it blank just because you want to have the ability of a range of things. You don't necessarily know what you want your title to be. You are still in the phases of growing and moving and expanding your horizons, and that is okay too. It's whatever you're comfortable with. It's whatever is going to be right for you at this time. It is your intuition. What kind of job type do you want? What is your desired job type? Are you looking right now for full-time, part-time, contract, temporary, internship? It really, really does depend on you. It really depends on what you want to do. Work schedule. Now, again, this is voluntary. It's not red asterisk, right? You don't have to put this in. But if you have certain things, it wouldn't necessarily hurt. Maybe you want to leave it open so that you can have certain things come to you and then you can shift through them on your own time and decide if it will fit within your schedule and if it will work for your life. Add pay. What is the minimum pay you'll consider in your search? You can fill this in. I probably wouldn't, but again, you could just to let them know I'm not looking for 675, right? Um, oh, I'm sorry. Add relocation. Would you be willing to relocate? I say go ahead and check the box if you are willing to relocate, and then tailor your cover letter and your resume as you apply for jobs outside of your state or country, and let them know as well. Put a plug in there in the cover letter and say, "Yeah, I'm willing to relocate." And see, they'll look back and be like, "Oh, yeah, they already said that." So they're serious about that. Add remote. Okay, you can add if your desired work setting is remote, hybrid remote, which means in person and at home. Remote means at home. In person means completely in the building. And temporarily remote means just a little while you'll be at home, but we're bringing you back in the office at some point. Are you okay with that? So you can even put that. The only thing I would say is be careful jumping on these boxes because you don't want to put yourself in a box. You want to have a lot of opportunities, and there is nothing wrong with remote work, and there is nothing wrong with in person building work, on site work. So, just be careful because again, people are going to read this and they're going to say, they said they're not interested in anything but remote, so I'm not going to contact them. So if you don't want that, then I suggest that you do something a little different. Hide jobs within these details. You can, use this if you would like, something that's really not needed, really. ready to work, let employers know that you can begin work right away. Sure, I can definitely let them know that I am available because I'm moving across, you know, country, and I am leaving my job. It's about over, and I'm looking for the next opportunity. So I'll let them know that, within a time frame. Well, this says immediately. So be careful. Maybe you want to do that right there in your hometown, I guess. But either way it goes, you can let people know that, or maybe you are going out of town, but you can start immediately. People do that all the time as well. So, uh, you know, I digress. But you can do either. And I'm going to say no, continue without saving, because I want to give you all a feel of, what this looks like and how to go through each section to help yourself be noticed and, seen. Do you wanna help other job seekers? If you want to, you absolutely can. These things do help because, like I just told you, in previous videos, as we talked about, you can research companies. You can research them on just Google. You can research them on Indeed or LinkedIn or, massive other ways, to see what the company is about. So, again, it is about a two-way street, and you are absolutely going to trade your time for money and your expertise for a salary, but you also want to make sure that you are doing the right things to put you in the spot that you want to be in at this time, because that can change, right? So if you do want to participate in any of these things, you can. But for right now, we want to focus on ourselves, and we want to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to make sure that we are seen and noticed and, able to be ready to go. You can add a postal code here and, your email and name, just so they'll know everything is tidy. And we're going to go ahead and save that. Boston. Okay. So that is done. So what else is here? Right here, we do have our inboxes. It can help you find jobs, help you upload your resume here. We're going to go into find jobs in just a few minutes, but first I just want to take you through the rest of this. So as start setting up and using Indeed, we will also get our notification bell with showing us that, hey, we have one notification, 100 notifications. We can set up a way to say, this is my minimum pay, this is what area I'm looking in, whatever you want to tailor your things to. I'm going to skip this because, like I told you, I want to keep myself very open. They want to know what's the highest level of education. I am going to say high school for um, this particular person who we are setting up and utilizing, because we really want to start at a place where we're not at the top, because everything doesn't happen immediately. You have to work to get there. So let's start towards the beginning. Now, that means that, you've probably already bypassed food and retail. You are moving on to customer service. You're moving into the different realms of office work and the like. So that's where we're going to start at. Do you have this skill? Release management. I'm going to go ahead and skip these as well, just because I want us to just continue on. But these are the types of questions that they're going to ask you to build your profile. Okay, I want to look for full time work. Uh, Am I ready to work now? Okay, great. So we're done with that. So I just want to go in here really quick just to look around. There's nothing here, but as we begin to put our resume out there, because now we have one in our profile. So we have a resume and we're ready to go. We're back to our regular page where we can find jobs, find company reviews and salaries, and they are, let's go.